play 2 formats all the time too, and just always playing, always brewing. And granted, some people take a little bit breaks, right? Like AJ, Jerry, those guys weren't here this weekend just because Seattle's really out of the way. I know tickets were really expensive, but Alex Burton Sheeny braved it out here, did pretty well.
Edgar Flores made it all the way out here.
Edgar Flores, Nick Spagnuolo, those guys probably pretty happy they came out this weekend. Didn't do too hot in Legacy. I don't think either of them made top 16.
No.
But, you know, making it to the finals, both of them, I think that was a pretty heavy accomplishment. So here we go, headed into Game 3. So there's the man right there, Chris VanMeter on the right-hand side of your screen. Chris is the man with 4 Angel of Grace in his sideboard. If he wins and has to fight Ben.
If he makes it out there.
On the left-hand side, Sean Ryan. Sean is playing Rug. No Rug, to be precise.
And he gets to go on the play, which is, I bet, is very important in this matchup.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Especially, like I said, you're trying to race to probably natural order with counter backup, and being on the play could be everything. Let's look at Chris's hand. It seems like he's got a Grim Monolith.
I think I see an Intuition.
Ooh.
I think he has a Mental Misstep.
I definitely think he's got a Mental Misstep. So he missteps that Noble Hierarch. Hierarch down.
City of Traders just drew an Intuition.
Okay.
Does he have colored mana, though?
Well, he definitely has...
Do you really start a game with City of Traders?
So I think Chris has a Pact, and he has Hive Mind, right?
Oh, so he just needs an island.
Maybe he's missing Hive Mind, I'm not sure.
No, he has Hive Mind. He needs an island, and then what he'll do is he'll play it, and then next turn he'll, like, counterspell one of his own spells.
Well, that's Ancient Tomb. That's not going to be good enough. So if Chris draws an island, he's in really good shape. Assuming Sean doesn't have a force. I can't see what's in Sean's hand. He's playing it really close to the chest, literally and figuratively. And
Brainstorm main phase, turn 3.
Yep, and goes for Brainstorm with the Wooded Foothills up. No doubt trying to dig for either disruption and or natural order. Sean Ryan, a local player from around here, I know he dabbles in Legacy in his time, so this is the deck he chose to brawl with this weekend. We saw him already take down one Hive Mind player.
Yeah.
And I think he had taken down another Hive Mind player on round. So he's beat Hive Mind twice in a row, both in round 8 and then in the quarterfinals. I think he can take down 3 in a row. I think he can take down 4 in a row.
That'd be crazy.
I feel like Hive Mind has a pretty good matchup against Snow Rug generally, but
I mean, Sean Ryan is trying to prove you wrong.
I'm also not sure. I don't have the list in front of me, but I think Sean might have been the one we saw that has 3 dazes, which definitely helps that it's a Hive Mind matchup.
That's who it is, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and because the way it works is you can basically daze your own copy of Hive Mind.
All right. Well, Island just was drawn.
All right, time to go nuts. Taps 2.
Plays the island. Oh, any intuitions during his main phase.
Okay, so he's going to go for Intuition. Probably finding a
Trying
pack.
to get another pack.
Yeah, I think he wants to be able to beat a daze out of Sean. He knows that Sean's got the triple daze. He doesn't want to have to deal with that.
Oh, no, he's going for Emrakul.
Oh, well, I guess he's decided I'll just
Or no, these are... What are those in...
That's Hive Mind.
That's Hive Mind?
So
he needs a Hive Mind.
He probably just didn't have... Oh, that's Emrakul. Wait, so he's deciding... Oh, he's deciding, do I want Emrakul or Hive Mind? Emrakul or Hive Mind? What?
I don't get it.
Oh, he already has Emrakul in his hand, right? It's got to be what that means. I don't...
But then why...
Is he saying choose your own destiny? That doesn't make any sense, unless Chris already has Emrakul in his hand, which I don't think he does.
But then if he has Emrakul already in his hand, why would you give your opponent a decision? I don't understand
I think Chris maybe sideboarded out an Emrakul.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So he wants an Emrakul, but he can't necessarily have it, so he'd be satisfied with a Hive Mind instead if he doesn't already have a Hive Mind.
He probably needs either one, yeah.
I'm not convinced he has a Hive Mind in his hand. Alright, so he's going to discard both.
He's going to give him an Emrakul.
And Emrakul goes to his hand. He's going to shuffle his graveyard back in now. Thanks to Emrakul's
The Intuition, the Intuition gets shuffled in.
Intuition gets shuffled, right, because it
it'll trigger. It'll finish resolving, then trigger.
Surgical Extraction.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my.
That is brutal.
I don't know what he's targeting, Hive Mind or Emrakul.
I mean, I'm assuming he's going to be targeting the Emrakul since he knows it's in his hand for sure.
Right. So let's see what happens. I didn't realize Sean had Surgical Extraction in his sideboard. That's a nice little one.
Yeah.
This is what we were talking about in junk depth match.
Exactly,
If you can go.
If you can hit their intuition, yeah.
All right, so it looks like his
he
hand.
took Hive Mind.
Looks like his hand is Show and Tell, Emrakul, Brainstorm, Pact of Negation, Ancient Tomb.
What's the slot effect doing on the table?
Is that possibly in Chris's hand?
Oh, that's
the top of his deck. It looked like one.
Which technically you can't do.
Technically, indeed,
Yeah.
but I think Chris is aware he's got Slaughter Pact in his deck.
Yeah.
So I think there's a very good chance he knows about the Slaughter Pact.
Alright, so Hive Mind is gone, all the packs become dead, and that Emrakul that's probably in his hand is his last hope of winning this game.
Yep, so Chris has gone from a Hive Mind deck to an Emrakul deck.
Yeah.
Gone from, I don't know what the naming convention would be, probably from Hive Mind.
I guess he gets to put one more back in his library, yeah, the shuffle.
Hive Mind to All-In Show?
Yeah.
I don't know. So that made actually searching for that Hive Mind kind of a dangerous endeavor.
Mm-hmm.
Chris was doing
But
it.
you can't really go for anything else. You got to go for one of your
Right,
threats.
and you have to do that, I think, unless you think you can trick Sean Ryan to give you a pact or something like that. But I don't think that's.
But I don't
work.
think he wants a pact. I think he wanted one of his win conditions, and he only had 2 Emrakuls.
Titans fan, or sorry, Michael Hill asked on Twitter how the Hive Mind combo works. So just for reference, if you have the Hive Mind to play a pact, your opponent is forced to play the pact too, which means that they will lose on their next upkeep. But now that's not an option. The pacts are all gone, or the Hive Minds are all gone out of Chris VanMeter's deck, meaning that it's mono Show and Tell, which Chris does have in his hand.
I like how he's organizing his lands.
Just cascading down.
Yep.
So, let's see what Sean Ryan has this turn as far as action goes. He's going to crack his Wooded Foothills.
Yep.
Do we know what's in Sean's hand? He's playing it really close to the chest.
Yeah, I did not see any cards.
I haven't
that were
really
in his
seen
hand.
much out of Sean's hand. All right, there's Taiga. Taiga comes down for Sean Ryan.
I mean, what could it be? It could be a Jace.
Jace would be pretty brutal. Jace is, yeah, that's
the only way.
You
can't really cash
Emrakul.
order right now.
Yeah, Jace beats Emrakul.
Mm-hmm.
And if Jace is in play, I don't think Chris has an answer to that. You put Emrakul down.
2 Emrakuls?
I don't think that works the way you wanted to, Fred.
Hardcast Emrakul?
Can we get there?
There's a lot of acceleration in his deck.
I guess if we draw all the Grim Monoliths, Intuition for Monolith, Monolith, Monolith. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. If Sean has a Jace, I think the game is over.
Mm-hmm.
Chris doesn't have Force in his
I
hand.
mean, unless he has the Force.
He doesn't. We just saw his hand.
Yeah.
He's got the Pact of
And the
Negation.
extraction. Oh, he just said go.
Just passes the turn. All right, so there's a City of
Well,
Traders.
there's life.
All right, so does Chris just go for it?
I don't know. He's got a Pact of Negation that he can't pay for. I think he wants to have 2 islands in place so his Pact becomes a live spell.
Sure. I mean, he can't tap the Monolith and Pact with it.
No, he's not going to tap the Monolith.
Oh, there's that this turn. Right, so I mean, what I'm saying is he can't go off this turn and try to find a Pact for this turn, so he has to wait till next turn.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why he's going to Brainstorm and try to find another island, set it up for next turn.
Yep, and he tries, but his mental misstepped away.
Yep.
And then plays Ancient Tomb.
Let's see. I mean, Sean Ryan's probably... I mean, he has to have some action in hand, I'm guessing, because he's missing land drops, unless he just has a lot of control spells, which is bad for Chris as well.
Yeah, I mean, no matter how you slice it, Sean Ryan seems to have the upper hand right now. Now, granted, we said that last match too, and Ben Schwartz just out of nowhere
Came out to win game 1 and then blow him out game 2 as well.
Yeah. Oh my. So Sean going for a Brainstorm here. Drawing 3 cards, not probably finding more threats and more disruption.
A lot of cards we just can't tell.
Yeah, we don't know what cards are in Sean's hand. Just like I said, he's holding them pretty close to the vest.
All I know is after doing commentary all weekend, if I'm ever under the screen, I'm going to keep my hand a little, at least one time, just show the audience.
It's funny, I just told myself, yeah, I mean, I'll definitely do that, and then I got a match under the camera, and I went back and watched it, you just can't see any of the cards in my hand. You know, I tried, and it just didn't help.
What tournament was that?
It was Grand Prix Dallas. So Sean's carefully thinking about which 2 cards to put back here. If you're Chris, what's your plan? Just try and set it up for.
I would try to set up with I would try to set up show and tell with the ability to pay for the pact as well.
Right. Which he can do in 2 turns from now. The issue is the more time you give Sean, the more likely is he's going to find Jace.
No, he can do it this turn.
Right.
If he has an island, if he draws an island,
he taps the Ancient Tomb. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. So you would put down an island.
Yep. Show and tell Emrakul, have the pact back up.
Draw a Slaughter Pact.
Slaughter Pact does nothing. It does not have the island.
And Chris is sure getting a little concerned by now.
And he doesn't even know if Sean's just like holding a Jace just to sandbag it, you know?
Right, I mean... And
he knows he can't hive mind him anymore. That's a lot of information.
And now he has 4 lands, right? All those packs in Chris's deck are just dead draws, except for the blue one, which is still problematic.
Yeah, it just says go, has to protect his combo.
Yeah. Wow, that surgical extraction by Sean Ryan. Very well placed.
Yeah, that was very brutal.
Pinpoint extraction. All right.
Text for 3. Puts him down to 15.
Chris on 15. And I think Sean's got a force. I think it's not a glimpse of 1 there.
He has a what?
I think he has got a force. Chris draws. Another show and tell. All right, then.
So now you can
run
just
1 here.
Yeah, I would just run 1 out.
I mean, if he has Jace, you're going to lose anyway.
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, well, Vendelian Click.
That's very brutal.
Yeah, that'll probably
take
shoot
the
that
Emrakul. Leaving Sean with nothing and a bigger clock.
Wow. Yeah, it's looking like we're likely going to have a no rug versus, well, not likely. I mean, it's certainly not great for Chris right now. He could still win. If things keep going this way, it seems like we'll have a no rug versus Hive Mind finals.
Yeah.
And so he flops on a hand, for those who can't tell, of show and tell, Emrakul, Slaughter Pact, Pact of Negation, City of Traders.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to take the Emrakul.
Yeah, I would definitely see him just taking Emrakul, not having to worry about having a threat. Yeah. Emrakul gets pinned. And he top decks Emrakul. Not in this lifetime. He just sends the turn back. Sean Ryan has his opponent on a 3-turn clock.
Yeah, I mean, that's 6 crashing in between Vendelian Click and Tarmogoyf. That'll drop Chris VanMeter down to 9 this turn. There's Noble Hierarch, okay. Chris VanMeter needs to find an Emrakul in soon.
Yeah, like next turn.
Yeah, I mean, Chris has a force, but yeah, he has to draw Emrakul this turn, right?
Yeah, well, even, and then the City of Traders.
Oh, that was not an Emrakul.
Well, I mean, that lets him Slaughter Pact. I don't know if that'll do anything.
Yeah, I think it'll do something. He can Slaughter Pact one of the cards, and then he can, on his next turn, he can pay for the Pact, play City of Traders, cast Show until if he draws Emrakul.
Yeah. Well, no, he takes a lot of damage if he...
Off that Ancient Tomb?
Ancient Tomb, yeah.
Yeah, he certainly does. Of course, Emrakul can still block, but...
That's true. End of our 6 permanents, if that's possible.
I don't know if Emrakul could attack, though.
Well, if Emrakul can't attack, then he loses. There's no way to get around that.
I mean, if he devours 6 permanents right now, and Sean Ryan is at 16 life, he can take 15, crack back at that point. So I think Chris VanMeter is actually cold.
I mean, so he has to use the Slaughter Pact right now on the Tarmogoyf.
Yep. Have to pack the Goyf. Alright, so, yep, there he goes, packs the Goyf. I mean, I guess he could theoretically draw Slaughter Packs, and Sean Ryan could draw absolutely nothing, but that seems pretty unlikely. And there's the Slaughter Pact.
Sean still has such a grip, though, too. Like, even if Chris, plans something, how do we know that Sean doesn't have something to just answer it?
Right. I mean, you might just be holding on to Jace in his hand.
So he pays for it. And just draws another land.
Yeah, I think that. I mean,
Yeah,
this is curtains for Chris VanMeter. I mean, they're still playing it out, but we're gonna have Norg versus Hivemind in the finals. Wow. So Sean Ryan has defeated three. Well, assuming nothing crazy happens here, has defeated 3 Hivemind decks in a row.
On his quest to just deal with one more.
Yep, and he'd have to deal with Ben Swartz though, and I'm sure that Ben is happy not to have to face Chris VanMeter and his 4 Angels of Grace sideboard, but man, Sean Ryan, there's the man himself.
The bagel man.
The bagel man. Earlier in his round 8 feature match, he was casually eating a bagel.
Very casual. The most casual I've ever seen someone eat a bagel.
He was just eating a bagel while destroying his opponent at the same time. You would have had to have seen it to believe. You'll have to go back and watch the coverage if you didn't see that already. And now the finals
is about to begin.
Are about to begin. Hey everybody, I'm back in the booth. You're back in the booth. We're all back in the booth because you can see